YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from Sportsgamerz.com, and today I'm here to help you guys get sticky in College Football 25 by teaching you how to perform all the best ball carrier moves in the open field to juke the defenders out of their shoes left and right, like you saw me do in the intro video to this. So, the first thing I want you guys to do to practice this is get into practice mode, but make sure you set your practice to offense only, because when you're trying to figure out and learn how to perform these mechanics and moves, it's easier to do without the defense on the field. Now, once you get into practice mode, I want you to just look at the team you got. I would recommend practicing with the team you play with the most, because I'm going to show you guys a few different moves you can do. I'm going to show you guys a few different jukes and a few different spins, but you want to look at your player's depth chart to see what, abilities your guys have. And because there's a lot of abilities on this game, there really is. Like, every team has a lot of players with abilities from what I've seen, at least all the decent teams. And the reason why I say this is I'm going to show you guys jukes and spins, but depending upon your player's abilities, one guy might be better with the juke, one guy might be better with the spin. So let me explain to you how this works. So I got Ohio State, and you see Jukins here. Look at his physical abilities listed: sidestep, 360, and shifty. Now for balance and shifty and sidestep, he's gold. For 360, he's actually platinum, and platinum is the highest you can get. Henderson has gold sidestep. So basically, guys, the shifty, that's going to basically allow you to run at full speed when making cuts. 360s for spins, and sidestep is for jukes. So because he is the platinum 360, that means he's going to be best with the spin. But because he has gold sidestep, he's going to still be really good with the juke. Henderson's going to have gold sidestep, so he's also very good with the juke. So, I mean, you have some pretty good options on Ohio State. Now, if you're confused about the abilities, when you pause the game, you also can go to the ability section, and we'll spell this out for you. So, like I said, with 360, you guys can see platinum. Ultimate spin moves for responsiveness and faking out defenders. So he literally has the best spin move you can get. Whereas, where is it here? The other one was shifty and sidestep. Like I said, shifty is going to be more so for just, ability to maintain your speed when you're cutting or running. And then the sidestep's for actual jukes. So, he could do the spin and the juke both very well. So with him, you could use, honestly, anything, and it'd be good. Now, that you understand that, let me actually explain how to do these moves. So I would just pick a run play to get yourself in the open field. I'll just pick a stretch, a wide zone, because this is going to allow me to showcase these moves to you guys. So I first want to go over a few different ways to juke. There's two main jukes that I really like to use. So let me show you guys the first one. Before we go any further, I want to remind you guys that I am doing daily College Football 25 videos. I'm doing tips and gameplays on this channel. And when Madden 25 drops, we will do daily Madden 25 videos on this channel. Again, gameplays and tips. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, drop me a like, comment on the video. I really do appreciate the support. And if you want all of my college football and Madden 25 and 24 tips and game plans and schemes, check out Sportsgamerz.com. I have VIP memberships. Link is in the comments in the description. You'll get access to everything I release all year long to step up your game. Let's get it. Which is the juke that I'll do to this side, like in, or basically in or out. Now, the way I'm doing this is pretty simple. I'm going to just do it again and explain it to you. So, I'm juking in, juking out, in, out. Now, how am I doing this, guys? Well, the best juke on college this year is actually holding down, when you hold down turbo. So, you want to hold down turbo. It's going to give you a wider juke, the nice little cut. Now, if you do it without, I'm going to just reset the play. If you do it without holding turbo, you don't get as much of basically a range of motion on the juke. It's a shorter juke. As you guys see, this is without turbo. See how it's just very quick and short? We don't really want that. We want to actually juke with turbo, because it's going to allow us to cover the most ground. So you guys can see here, that's a big difference, a very big difference. Let me show you guys the replay and explain why you want to use the one with turbo. So here, as I'm juking without turbo, you guys can see just a little quick juke inside. It doesn't really do much. Again, a little quick juke inside, doesn't really do much. Now, I'm going to showcase why the one with turbo is better. So this is the one with turbo. You guys can see, look how much more ground you're able to cover. This is the type of juke where you can juke out potentially 2 to 3 defenders at the time. This is the juke you saw me use on the intro video to make so much space with, honestly, my quarterback and my receiver. Anybody can do this juke, but I will tell you, you'll definitely notice the better players with the higher abilities, they're better with them. You notice a big difference on this game with better players and better abilities. They're so much better than the average and bad players. It's way more drastic than Madden. And like I said, on Madden, you wanted to juke without turbo. On college, you definitely want to use turbo to juke. Now, past holding down turbo, you never want to juke head on. If you're trying to juke to the side head on, you're not going to make guys miss. So if you're juking, for a side juke, you always want to be moving to one side. So like if I'm wanting to juke back in, I'm first going to run to the outside. So when I juke back in, I can make guys miss. And the opposite would be true if I wanted to juke outside. If I want to juke outside, I'm going back in first so I can juke out and hopefully make them miss. Now, if you are running straight, this is a different type of juke you're going to want to use. So if you're going straight, like maybe a defender has an angle on you, so you're just trying to outrun him, you can't really juke back in. What you want to do is the quick 1-2 step like that, the back juke. So let me do that again. Basically, if you say there's a defender on the side of me, and he's almost catching up to me, but he's coming at an angle that I can't side juke him, and I'm just running straight, what you want to do is while you're holding turbo, you want to flick back or down on the right analog stick. This is going to give you that almost like quick slow down high step or back step animation that actually you saw me use this in the intro video too with the receiver when I threw the RPO, and it made 3 guys miss. This is really, really deadly when, like I said, someone's coming at you and they got an angle on you so you can't juke them from the side. This is the best move you can do. So to do this, instead of running at an angle to one side or the other, you want to run straight while holding turbo, and when the defender is about to tackle you or right before, you basically, as you see I do it right here, while holding turbo, you flick down or back on the right analog stick, and it's going to give you this quick little back juke or slow down type animation. It's really, really tough. So those are the best ways to juke. Now let me show you the best ways to spin. There's 2 main ways you can spin, and the first way to spin is really best with guys who do have the 360 ability like Judkins, and then the second way I'm going to show you is good for any player even if they don't have the 360 ability. So again, Judkins has the 360 Platinum, as you guys can see, so he is literally the best dude in the game for spin moves. I mean, he is like literally, this is a glitch. If you played Madden like 15 years ago, it's almost 20 years ago now, there was a juke glitch. It was literally a glitch where your whole team would almost get messed up. This is the closest thing I've seen. This Judkins dude with his spin move is actually insane. So if you have somebody that has a 360 ability, especially a gold or platinum, here's the way you're going to want to spin. And then, like I said, I'll show you the way you could spin if you don't have a good 360 ability guy. So what you're going to do is, and watch this, guys. I mean, bro, did y'all see that? I'm going to go to the replay and explain how I did this. This spin right here can literally spin out anybody that's even close to you. I've spun out 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders at once with this. This is like literally a cheat code. And the thing is watch, you keep full speed and even almost gain momentum when you do this spin. I mean, dog, how can you even spin like that? That is crazy. So basically the way to do this is, again, it's best when you're running at an angle to one side or the other, and you want to hold down the turbo. Like, again, you really want to be using turbo when you do this, and then you basically, say you're running to the right as I'm running here, you basically, as you're holding turbo, you hit the circle or the spin button, circle or B, but you also, while you're doing this, you hold the left analog stick the opposite direction. Since I'm running right here, I'm holding turbo. When I'm ready to spin, I hit the spin button, and as I'm hitting the spin button, I basically pull the left analog stick back to the middle of the field so I can steer the spin to the middle. Okay? Now I'm running the other way. So I'm running to the left here. I want to spin back outside. So again, I'm using turbo, and when I want to spin back outside, I hit the spin button, which on PlayStation, that would be circle, and then for Xbox, it's just, basically the Xbox equivalent. And then, as I'm holding turbo and the spin button, I hit the left analog stick, I hold it to the right to steer the spin back to the outside. Now, this spin, technically you could do that spin of anybody, but it's just best of guys who have the spin ability. If you don't have the spin ability, the 360, you're probably best to use the next spin I'm about to show you. So this next spin can be done with anybody. It's a much quicker, tighter spin. It doesn't cover as much ground. And you can do this moving forward like that, or even side to side. And you guys can see, like, you don't have to be running left, right, up, down. You can literally be running in any direction, straight forward, to the side. Doesn't matter. And this is just a much quicker, much tighter spin. You don't cover as much ground. You can definitely make maybe one or two guys miss, but you're not going to, like, gain momentum out of the spin like you would with this one. Or the first one I showed you, and you're not going to juke out like an entire defense. You're just not. But it's still a good spin. Now, the way you do this is basically no turbo. So if you are holding turbo before you do this spin, you just let go of it, and then you just basically tap the spin button, which again, for me on PlayStation, it's circle. Again, this is a much tighter spin. It's a quicker spin too, but you don't get momentum out of it, and you're not able to just basically make 100 guys miss at once. But it is still effective. Guys, I promise you master these moves. Do it in practice mode for like 10 or 15 minutes, I would say, with each move until you get comfortable with them. Take it into an online game, and you're going to be putting guys on highlight reels just like me. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash the like button. Give me a comment on the video. Follow the channel if you're new, and I will see y'all next time.